Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me here. Really excited. What a wonderful program it is to help students reduce their stress during their high school years and beyond. I am a college counselor at Admission Crew, as Kevin has introduced me. I hold a double master's degree in electronics and telecommunication systems and have been an educator for a long period of time. Very passionate about helping our students navigating through the college admissions process. So today my presentation is going to be focused on stress management because that's the topic of discussion today. So I'm going to share my screen. So here we go. It's about stress management today for high school students. I wanted to start off with shocking data, which is related to stress. This research is done by Challenge Success. It's a nonprofit affiliated with Stanford Graduate School of Education. Denise Pope leads this. And many of you probably have attended these type of sessions that Challenge Success holds. So they're saying that they did a survey of over 250,000 middle and high school students nationwide. And this is the data that they found. They found out that 95% of students are sleep deprived, 77% experience stress-related health symptoms, 63% are constantly worried about academics, 62% are saying that the workload is a major source of stress, and 47% are disengaged or just doing school for the sake of doing it. So these numbers are really scary to see, and I'm really glad that CWC is doing programs related to stress so that we can help out everybody, right? This is not good numbers. So let's talk, if you want to know more information about their research and what kind of services they provide, you can go to challengesuccess.org. So you guys already are in high school or probably in college, and I don't have to stress out more on what kind of stressors you have already. But if we take a look at it, there are lots of stress going on in high school students because there's pressure of winning competitions and games. There's uncertainty of getting accepted into college of your choice. What kind of majors can you decide? Some students are undecided. They do not know which major they want to apply to. Then on top of that, there's the tests and finals and standardized testing, ACT and SATs. And then there's school project deadlines. And what if I fail a class? And then there's peer pressure, social media, fear of missing out, always being online. And then on top of that, you guys are going to school during a pandemic. So it is very, very difficult to do classes online as you did prior, but now you're going back to school. So there's a big adjustment there. And then there are health issues and family related issues, probably loss of parents' job or unfortunate death in the family. So there are many, many stressors that are, in your life. So if you kind of categorize them, one is about academics, the other is about peer pressure. Then there's family pressure. Oh, will my child get into the proper college that I want the child to get into? Uncertainty of the future, there's relationship pressures. And on top of that, you're in a pandemic. So it's not helping. So don't be scared. There are many, many options out there to help you. So first of all, you can help yourself. So how can you do that? So I would definitely encourage you. You can see the young man here, very happy because he's got a hold of everything. So invest in your learning. Critical thinking and logic and math, be strong in that. Do academic and non-academic activities around these type of core foundational subject areas. And then don't just go by what friends are telling, just because of peer pressure. Oh, I'm attending this program, or I'm going to do this, doesn't mean that you have to jump in to the bandwagon and do the same thing. Be aware of all the other programs that are out there. Do some research on your own and advocate for yourself. If you want to do a research program, reach out to a professor, email them directly, and see if there is any opportunity available instead of fretting about, oh my gosh, am I going to get into an internship or am I going to get into a research program? Manage yourself well. You should be motivated and self-driven. and have good work ethics. For example, having good organization skills and time management skills are very, very important, which Kevin and all the college students might be able to give better input about that. And advocate for yourself all the time. When you need help, reach out. Okay, you're not alone. There are many, many resources, which I will talk about in the next slides. Stay away from peer pressure. Don't listen to what other people are doing. Listen to it, but how are you going to use it in your own life is up to you. So just because someone is doing it doesn't mean you are doing the same thing. And when you're really stressed, take deep breaths and practice mindfulness and meditation. It helps. It does help. You have a wonderful resource in your high school for high school students. High school counselors are very, very helpful and very important resource. They give you a context of what type of high school we are and how we compare with other high schools. And it is a wonderful place for safe discussions, difficult discussions that you probably are uncomfortable doing with your parents. So use the resource of high school counselors to talk about things that bother you, and they are always there for you. They will also help you with course selection, what kind of activities you might explore, and college lists. Sometimes high school counselors are overloaded because they have a huge caseload in public schools, especially, but it doesn't mean that you cannot reach out to them. They will do their best to help you. And then they also organize college information sessions and fairs, and they also might give you feedback on your essays. The most important thing that they do is write recommendation letters for students while you're applying to college. So in order to know you very well, they really, really recommend students to go meet them at least once or twice a year, if not more. So do meet your high school counselor. They will help you. Your parents are there to help you. Now, how they role model, some parents are probably not here, but parents can also help by keeping smartphones away during family time, enjoying family time together, and then talking about, having an open discussion about what things are bothering you, what are those challenges that you are facing, because your challenges are real. So to have a respectful discussion and having an open mind, they will definitely be able to support you because they are rooting for you all the time. Also, parents are able to get more information for you by attending those events that the high school holds, just like freshman night and junior night and other information sessions. And counselors often hold their sessions as well for parents. So please request your parents to attend those so that they can get pertinent information back to you. Also, there's another area about going to college. It's a lot of your parents will have to bear the financial cost to help you. So talking about that, having open discussions about that will probably relieve your stress as well. We as admissions counselors at Admission Crew, we also help students because as I mentioned, a lot of students are undecided. They don't know what they want to do in their future. They don't know which standardized test to take. So there's so many questions. Which college do I apply to? So we as counselors, we are certified and we help them to figure out what their strengths are. And we give them a context of, what you are coming from this high school, what kind of things are colleges looking for. So we will give them, and we attend webinars and conferences regularly. So we are very, very well aware of what colleges are expecting out of students. And it's a safe space for difficult discussions. If you cannot talk to your parents about certain things, we do talk to our students about those things that are bothering them, and we give them advice. We also help with college selections, what kind of test prep they would need, summer programs that they can apply to, and creating a college list, and what kind of majors they might apply to, depending on what kind of past experiences they have had throughout the high school years. Also, we talk about importance of college visits, and we do information sessions, both for parents as well as students. And we give them insights on various colleges. Archana and I both, we are college counselors, and we go visit many, many colleges throughout the year and get insights about the programs, the new programs that are coming into colleges, and what are they looking for. For seniors, also, we help with essays. So we do an essay workshop the summer prior to senior year, where we help the students brainstorm ideas and give them feedback on their writing. We never write essays for them. They have to write it on their own, but we will brainstorm ideas. And we help them organize their application timeline. It is a stressful period. So to be able to be well organized and be on top of things, we help them maintain a timeline. And finally, when application, when the results start coming in, acceptances are coming in, we have to make a decision of which final college to attend. So we will guide the students on that as well. So that's our job as college counselors, and we do much more. So there are many, many resources out there to help manage stress. What are those? So there are psychologists and therapists. So if you feel that your stress is at a point where it is unbelievably high and you feel that you need help, it is always better to take advice from a professional. So there are psychologists and therapists. You can reach out to your pediatrician and they can refer you. If you prefer online, there are many online options as well, like BetterHelp is a great resource as well for online counseling. As I mentioned, the school counselor is a very wonderful resource. You can always reach out to them and they can also redirect you to the resources that might help you. For study skill, habit improvement, for example, organization skills or executive functioning, there are life coaches out there who can help you with managing all of that, how to improve your study skills. And then on top of that, as I mentioned, parents are there and friends who carefully listen. Okay, so it's often a case that everybody in high school is very, very stressed out. So when you go and talk to a friend, probably they're really stressed out, so they don't either know what to do. But sometimes when you talk to friends who are carefully listening, you can come up with solutions. So it's a good resource as well. And then we are here to help you through the college admissions process. If you have questions regarding that, we can always help you. And then if you're struggling with academics, because maybe the class is hard, there are always experienced tutors who can help you with academic support. So reach out to them. Regarding stress management, there are a couple of things that I personally use as well. So one is meditation. Meditation calms yourself down. So you can use beautiful apps like Headspace, Calm, and Insight Timer. Just 10 minutes makes a big difference. So even as a counselor, as an educator, I also do meditation daily. And then when you have a lot of things on your plate, we go by Google Calendar. I mean, everything is in my Google Calendar. All my appointments, all my activities, things that I want to do. And even I add my meditation time into my Google Calendar so that I can get a reminder, oh, it's time to meditate. So you can add that as well. Exercising is very important. As Kevin mentioned, 30 minutes of exercise daily will make a big difference. It reduces cortisol levels and it's really good for your health. So please do that. And Kevin is better at healthy diet, nutrition. He might be able to give you better insights on that, but definitely eating healthy diet and not eating, junk food when you're stressed out is important. And sleeping well. So put away all those blue light emitting devices away at least 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime. You can do some meditation before, calming exercises. Calming down, breathing will allow you to sleep well, because if you sleep well, then your cortisol levels will go down and you will not feel stressed the next day. So these are some of my tips as a counselor.